In our Tour Ghana series, we bring you some sights and sounds from Keta and Atorkor, where slave trading once boomed. Here's a report by Sarah Ofuri.
My visit to parts of Keta in the Anlo district revealed some mesmerizing scenes. Indeed, the tourism and business potentials of the town cannot be underestimated. Talk of the water bodies, the vegetation, the landscape, the clean beaches, the people, their culture. Their occupation, and this hotel on the lake, although abandoned, bears the resemblance of the Western region's Inzulezu, the city on the river. At Fort Prisantine, one is met by a refreshing breeze from the sea. Although a registered facility under the Ghana Museums and Monuments Board, the fort is wearing off, obviously without maintenance. In the olden days, Atorkor was famous for its shrine, Atorkor Atolia, where people who had committed crimes were killed or murdered. However, Atorkor is also noted for another kind of trade. This is Atorkor, one of the communities under the Anlo district. We are told back then it was popular for slave trading. I'm here to speak to the chief who narrates the story to me. I'm told Atorkor is also a fishing community where we had people from the Ashanti region coming here to buy fish.
My name is Sylvanus Kofi Apetogbo.
Okay.
I think Togui Doswaraku deserve to fear of Atorkor.
All right. So what does Atorkor means?
Atorkor means Matomanko, let me buy and go quick.
Okay, so you mean to say that when the Akans were coming here to buy fish, because they were bitten by mosquitoes, so they kept on saying, Mamenton in Temnamenko, metomako, and that's how the name Atorkor came to be. All right, so you were also telling me that this place was popular for slave trading, for which reason this center here or this edifice has been built to narrate the entire slave trading.
The land which slave market was built is for Anlo Clavier clan. And there is some land dispute in our great-grandfather's times since 1932. When I have saw some judgment in my father's box.
This whole edifice, when was it built?
It was built 1992.
1992?
Yes, by Mrs. Umasa.
Okay.
The slavery came to West Africa 1856.
Okay, so when did the slave trade begin in Atorkor here?
That would be 18 96.
This is probably the fishing or the coast of Atorkor with some coconut trees I see. Can you tell me what happened? I also see a ship.
When the local merchant in Dokutu, when he heard that the foreigners merchants come to Cape Aluminium, they put a flag on the shore. When the ship is going to Benin, Dota, where another slave market is there, they put a flag on the shore. When they saw it, they come down and see.
So the flag indicated to the slave merchants that there were some slave here to be sold. What kind of flag was it?
Oh, the chief's flag.
Okay. So this in Dokutu man you are saying, it's a Ghanaian, right?
It is Ghanaian.
And our own people.
Yes.
And he decided to sell their own people for some money.
It's the ship captains.
Okay. These are the ship captains.
Yes.
What are
these?
These
are Atorkor, but then it's a village.
Okay.
Now it's the town. Okay, when the foreigners came, they will come and see the chief in the town with some drink.
Okay.
Like how you come here, you bring me a drink.
Okay.
This, they are presenting the drink to
our chiefs. Chiefs. And probably to lure them.
Yeah.
Deceive them.
After negotiating of the business, the chief sent drummers to beat the drum for the community that they want them at Atorkor here.
Okay.
So
they were the gong beaters, or they were the messengers?
They are messengers for the chiefs.
Okay.
So the voices, which the voice will never go into interiors, they send gongo beater to the interiors.
So mind you, in those days, drumming was a form of communication to the people.
Yes.
Okay, from the chief, right?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Okay, the voices which...
you mean those who couldn't hear the beating of the drum, the gong beater went...
will go to interiors.
Interior part of the town.
Yes, such as Achito, Alakra, Tregui, Renui, Salo, and others.
Wow. That was a Herculean task for the gong beater back in the day.
Yes, madam.
Okay.
There is some society called Adakpachi, society drumming group.
Okay.
When they go to be learning how to dance or to sing in the night, they will be, some of the leaders will be assessing with them or sleeping with some of the women. So they have slept with some chief's wife. Through that, the chief has first and tried to kill somebody. And when in Dokutu, Sunshine has heard this matter, he stopped him that she will wait until when foreigners came, what they need, they will see it.
So he conspired with the chief, to sell those who were recalcitrant.
Yes. There's that society called Adakpachi group. They call them that the sheep, the whites need them to come and dance in the ship for them. So they are going. They sold them in advance.
Okay.
So they are going.
Okay.
Through here, they will go to America. By reaching the ship, they gave them a drink, foreign drinks. There was a bush. They do not know themselves.
Okay.
When the ship started going, they do not know. Only 2 men came from Uwe Baba under the chief Bozo's palace. Those are 2 strong men. They jumped into the sea and bring the information that the ship has sent the society away. By hearing this information, a woman called Dokpi, she started crying, saying that
Do we clap to them?
Aba fiara malamo, gara malamo, nyama nyano no golie machoda ko. Agame mala, akuo game mala, salagachi o game mala. Ao. Novinha fadiama, go kaun again allow. Oh. This sound means that she's saying that when some chief do not like her, she know that she can die at any time. She do not put a loving chain into her neck. She can die.
So that's like a dirge. She was singing a dirge.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is something here.
It's quite faded. I'm trying to read, but I can't read the side. It said the slaves were brought from far as Salaga in the northern Ghana. They were marked and sent to Keta or Ada to be loaded on ships out of Africa to the Caribbean and North and South America. This one also reads that the price for a human being was less than a horse. A male was sold for 300 cowries. A female was sold for 400 cowries. Females fetched more because they could produce child slaves. A horse was worth 1,000 cowries. A cow was worth 500 cowries. A sheep was worth 150 cowries. And a cowrie is a natural shell used by Africans as currency.
This man, they was bought by the foreigners.
Okay.
So they are selling to the ship.
Okay.
And another forest is somewhere here.
Okay.
When they brought the slaves from north, Salaga and others, they started to go, they sent them into that forest. There is some custom, when they make you for me, they took water and face his face so that their mind will never
so
go
they could
further.
have amnesia or something. They can't remember whom they are. Okay.
Yeah, their own tata.
Okay.
There is in Dokusu.
Oh, okay.
Money make him like a chief. When some of the slaves was late by coming and the ship has gone, they tied them into coconut tree, and when it is some woman, they will rape them in the night. Oh. So these two men are raping the woman.
Okay.
These people also, they are waiting for the ship arrival.
Okay.
There is some shrine place at Anlo, which on the Awamafia and Abadada jurisdiction. When you are stubborn, you are criminal, you do not mind. They divide, advise you, when you refuse, they will send you to this place.
Okay, and probably slaughter you?
Yes, one is a male.
Okay.
And this one is a female.
Okay.
When this drum, they beat them in the night, they will stand that we win night and come night. The woman will replace that, your voice is my voice.
Okay.
Which means that those days, woman and men matter are one.
Okay, so they spoke with one accord.
Yeah. Sometimes farmers, when they are coming from the farm, the foreigners came and saw them, they chased them and kidnapped them. Okay. So these people are coming from the farm, so they are chasing them.
Okay.
There is his wife.
Okay.
And they was near to the village, so the woman heard their name. And she's alarming or shouting that...
like that? Like that?
Yes.
Okay.
The community will come and help them.
All right.
We saw one woman there, and two
who was
men.
raped?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 10 months has reached, or 9 months has reached. So they are taking delivery.
Okay. All right.
Here, the woman is making zuzwa, which is cocoa.
Okay.
And that cocoa, we made pepper, ginger, and other
spices.
Yes.
Okay.
they drag it and put it on the sand.
Okay.
And when it is made like a powder, they put it in somewhere. When some women take it, they make it cocoa for him to drink. And bad blood will come out, and she will get energy.
Okay.
We are talking about Major McLean.
Yes.
These are his statues.
Okay, so this is the slave merchant in Glory Island in Scotland.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us about him.
So when they came and bought the slaves, sent them there, and they came from sugarcane farm from their north, America north, to they need laborers to go and work on the farm for them. When they are working and they was very tired, they are resting, they reyoke them and be beating them like this. You can see tears on my aunt's face. And the man, he beat his abdomen. So that is why he has burned like this. So it is how they go and treat our great-grandfathers in those days.
So although there have been attempts to preserve the narration of the slave trade that happened in Atorkor here, even generations after it happened, this whole edifice seemed to be rotting away. You can see the statues are just chipping away, the irons are corroded and breaking off. I mean, there seemed not to be any attempt to preserve this for generations yet to come, or generations unborn. So the question we ask the tourism ministry is what attempts are being made or are being done to preserve the history of our country, so that generations unborn would come to know how our forefathers were treated by the slave merchants. Sarah Fori, GBC News, Atorkor in the Anlo district.